What is going on, guys? It's Kodash OG here, and if you've ever seen my stream, you know that I do Kodash OG's 1% drop rate sick-ass mount farm on grab bag days. And the criteria for that mount farm is, are the mounts sick? Are they unique? Do they have animations? Are they rare? The next criteria is, are they relatively easy to get? Right? I don't want to go through raid achievements to get them. I already do some of those and go back and do old raid achievements to get some of the raid mounts. And those take a long ass time. And third, is it worth my time? Yeah, they might be easy to get. They might be relatively rare, but are they stupid? I only need so many griffins. And with that said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so here we are at our first stop. It's in Kalimdor in the Ashenvale, and we're going after the Ashenvale Chimeara. Yeah, it's in the, it's not in the old nice Ashenvale, but the new shitty logging camp that the Ashenvale has become. And there it is. This is probably one of the harder bosses since it's a BFA mount, but you shouldn't have any problems with a max level character. All right, so we headed just up the mountain here to the top of Hyjal, and we're at the gates of Firelands, the Firelands raid from Cataclysm. And what we're here for is the Flametalon of Alysrazor. And there it is, pretty sick mount. Flaming, fire, wings, bird-ish. But yeah, pretty sick mount, right? Okay, let's head on in. Okay, so as you can see, before they nerfed gold farming old raids, yeah, Firelands was really good for gold farming. So good, in fact, it's still actually not that bad if you actually want to gold farm it. You can still go and pull all the stuff in. It's worth doing and worth noting. on occasion. There's lots of BOEs and that type of stuff in there. It's kind of good for twink stuff on occasion if you do this sort of stuff. Basically, we'll just go in here and come in here and AoE everything. You shouldn't have any problems killing him. Anything obvious is a cataclysm, right? Right, so from the top of Mount Hyjal and the gates of Firelands, we'll head on down and stay in Kalimdor. We'll head on down to Theramore, and we'll head to the gates of Onyxia's lair. And we're here for, let's check it out, the Onyxian Drake. Surprise, surprise, right? It's one of the few Drake models that have horns on it. Still, as always, a sick model. Not that many people have it because it's such an old mount. An oldie but a goodie. Without further ado, let's head on in. The tears say it all, and still, after years and years and years, no Onyxian Drake. Right, let's hearth out of here. Alright, so here we are at Deadwind Pass, and we're just outside the gates of the old school Karazhan. Alright, so we're going to go in the old side first, and we're going to go after the Fiery Warhorse. That's the mount that Attune the Huntsman drops on the old side. The Fiery Warhorse, pretty sick mount, and as with all these, I personally haven't seen any of them yet. Alright, let's go in. No surprise, once again, still no flaming Fiery Warhorse for me. Okay, so the next place we're going to go is around the corner and up top. We're going to go into Return to Karazhan. And let's check out and see what we're going after in here. There'll actually be two mounts in here. So the first one's going to be the Smoldering Ember Wyrm. And yeah, this mount is awesome. I mean, if you have the Drake from ICC, you can do like fire and ice transmogs. Okay, and Midnight. Midnight is the second one. Also, very sick mount, very sick horse mount. Probably, yeah, I like this one in particular. This is one of the best ones. This is one of my favorite horse mounts in the game. Right, but let's head on in. Okay, so the Smoldering Ember Wyrm is a little bit more complex to get. But I'll tell you the gist of it, and then you can follow the route while I do it after you listen to the whole spiel. Okay, so basically you're trying to collect 5 crystals if you've never done it throughout New Karazhan, alright, Return to Karazhan. And you have to collect them in the right order and the right route, and all you have to do is follow my route. And you'll collect all of them. Basically, when you collect the first one, you will get a buff on you that gives you a time limit to get to the very last crystal and collect it. And that buff is called Medivh's Echo. Once you have all the crystals, you'll head down to the terrace in New Karazhan and talk to Medivh, and you'll get another, it'll exchange Medivh's Echo for presence of Medivh. Then they'll do this little RP thing, and then you'll fight the boss to get the Smoldering Ember. And that's the gist. Okay, and you will have to do the Opera Hall encounter first to collect the crystals. Not a bad thing, as with all of these, you can do all of the bosses. I'm not going to do all the bosses, but you can do all the bosses. You can get special items, pets, yeah, and actually, since you have to do the Opera Hall, you do have a chance at the Ruby Slippers, which is an extra Hearthstone.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We proudly welcome you to this evening's featured presentation. Tonight, a tale of romance and rage. One which will prove once and for all if beauty is more than skin. Can the fair Bella learn to love the surly brute? Or will a ghastly curse claim the lives of the prince and his servants? See for yourself whether the rose of passion blooms beneath a beastly veneer. And now, on with the show! This is Horridon. Madness! Let us discuss with these interlopers.
And as you can see, the Opera Hall encounter is not hard to do whatsoever. So don't be worried about that. You can come and do it on your low level alts, you know, as long as it's higher than the instance, obviously. And as you can see, the Opera Hall encounter is not hard to do whatsoever. So don't be worried about that. You can come and do it on your low level alts, you know, as long as it's higher than the instance, obviously.
Bella, it's me!
It is you! Come, my love, on to our happily ever after.
And as you can see, we have Medivh's Echo here in our buffs. Just make sure that you have it after you collect the first crystal. Otherwise, you may not have it. You know, sometimes it bugs out. I've definitely had it bug out before. So just make sure that you have it. Okay, so we're up here for Echo number 2, Medivh's Echo number 2, but we're right here at the Maiden of Virtue, so let's go ahead and kill her and see if there's any transmogs or anything that we don't have yet. And nothing but a little bit of gold. Let's go around the corner here and get Medivh's Echo number 2. And as you can see here, the second Echo of Medivh is located in the guest chambers right next to the Maiden of Virtue. All right, let's go to the next one.
Another year of slumber. I wonder if Medivh will ever awaken.
Does our old friend dream?
Is he trapped in nightmares?
Okay, so if you look on the map right here, there is a skip right here on the balcony. You can't jump off the balcony anywhere else as far as I know, except for right here. And we're gonna jump off here and go down to Morose. And you're gonna wanna kill Morose and everybody in his party. And the crystal is located right behind him. Here you are, we're in the Grand Ballroom.
I'll drag you out by your... Stop troubling the mother. You just need a moment. Enough of this weakness, boy! Contain your magic! Too much power!
And be sure to pick up the keys as well as get the crystal. Otherwise, you'll find yourself running back to get the keys. And here we are at the fourth crystal that is located in the servants' quarters. And you could honestly pull all these mobs and they would not be a problem. You'd still kill all of them very easily. Okay, now we're gonna take the portal to the beginning of the instance and we're gonna head up the broken stair. Alright, so we climbed to the top of the broken stair, and here we are in the menagerie, and we are here to kill the curator.
Menagerie is for system failure imminent.
Right, and he's going to drop us the last Echo of Medivh. And when we collect the last crystal, that is the Echo of Medivh, it will turn the buff into the Presence of Medivh. And that's how long we have to get back down to the terrace where Medivh is to talk to him. And here we are, we jump back down to the Master's Terrace, and we're going to talk to Medivh around the corner and start the encounter.
You've got my attention, Dragon. You'll find I'm not as easily scared as the villagers below.
Your dabbling in content has gone too far, Medivh. You've attracted the attention of powers beyond your understanding. You must leave Karazhan at once.
You dare challenge me at my own dwelling? Your arrogance is astounding, even for a dragon.
A dark power seeks to use you, Medivh. If you stay, dire days will follow. You must hurry. We don't have much time.
I do not know what you speak of, dragon. I will not be bullied by this display of insolence. I'll leave Karazhan when it suits me.
You leave me no alternative. I will stop you by force if you won't listen to reason.
He should not have angered me. I must go. Recover my strength now.
What have you done, wizard? This cannot be. I'm burning from within. Am I damned to answer the form and burn? Never.
Unfortunately, no mount for me, but this is a sick one. I want this one really bad. Okay, let's head over to midnight. Okay, so here we are in the livery stables again, just in a different instance. And we're here to kill Midnight and get a shot at Midnight as a mount. And no surprise, no mount. Obviously, less than 1%. My heart breaks every time I do this. Okay, let's hearth out of here. Oh, and I said that I mentioned that you could get the ruby slippers from the encounter in Karazhan. I happen to have the ruby slippers, and I'm gonna hearth out of here with my ruby slippers. I mean, that actually makes a good point. One of the things, especially when I'm out in the open world, why I'm so slippery, I never have a hearthstone down because I have 6 hearthstones. I have like the Commander's Compass for my shipyard. I have my Garrison Hearthstone. I have an old Dalaran Hearthstone. I have a new Dalaran Hearthstone. I have the Ruby Slippers. So I never have, despite some of those Hearthstones overlapping, they have, a lot of them have varying lengths of cooldown. So I always have one up. Okay, so we hearth back to Stormwind. Let's head to our next destination, which is Deepholm. All right, we're headed to the Cataclysm portals, and we're gonna go into the Deepholm portal. Okay, now that we're in Deepholm, the first thing we're gonna do is look in this circular area around this path. We're gonna fly around and we're gonna look for a world boss, right? A dragon called Aenax, and he will drop the Reins of the Phosphorescent Stone Drake, right? Sick mount, sick mount. It is a world boss, so people are farming it all the time. So it may or may not be there, but it's on our way to our next mount or our next chance for a drop. So we're gonna check this one out while we're here and fly around the ring and look for the Phosphorescent Stone Drake. Sick mount, one of the better ones. These two in Deepholm are the two of the best model of these drakes, in my opinion. These are by far the best ones. And you can see that everything is arranged in a circle here. So just fly around that circle. He'll be, if he's up and he hasn't already been farmed, you can find him within this pillar circle in Deepholm, right around the building, the main building in the center. And unfortunately I don't see him, so we'll head to the instance. And let's see what we're going after in this instance. And it is the Vitreous Stone Drake. And I got this one probably like 8 months ago. After quite a number of years. I actually have it on my first account. But yeah, this one I finally got after quite a while of farming it. Yeah, it's like I said, it's one of the sick mounts. It has glows on the crystals in the tail, which a lot of them don't have glows on them. Some of the others, like the Drake of the South Wind, I think maybe doesn't have glows. Some of the others don't have glows, essentially. And the Vitreous and the Phosphorescent both have glows. All right, so let's go in. And you'll have to kill the first boss here. Don't worry, it's super simple to kill. Yeah, you'll have to kill the first boss to get to Slabhide, which is the boss that drops the Vitreous Stone Drake. And Slab Hide's dead. That was super simple, and I already obviously have the mount. So let's hearth out of here. I'm going to use my new Dalaran Hearthstone, which is the purple one. That's how you tell them apart. The old one is white, the new Dalaran Hearthstone is purple, which is not to be confused with the Kirin Hearthstone, which is neither white or purple. It's like a little diamond symbol. All right, now that we're back in Stormwind, fly way up in the air, hit that numlock autopilot, and start flying north, because we're headed to Strathholm. Okay, so here we are at the gates of Strathholm, and you might already guess why we're here if you played the game for any amount of time. That's right, we're here for Baron Rivendare's Charger. So let's take a look at that, and yeah, that's a sick mount. This one is the one I've been farming the absolute longest. It will never drop, but you may get lucky and get it. People get it all the time, just not me. All right, so we're not gonna go on the live side though. We're gonna go in the undead side to the right here. And this is like I said, this is a sick horse mount. This is one of the sick horse mounts with horns. You gotta like those. And here we are at the service entrance, and let's go ahead and go in. And basically you're going to want to go in here and kill all the bosses and the ziggurats and kill everything in all the ziggurats. So the gate will open to the courtyard that has the entrance to Baron Rivendare's basement. Right? The Baron lives in a basement. I think that's fucking hilarious. And no Rivendare's Death Charger, not surprising though, like the rest of these, they are all less than 1%. But I've been coming to do this one since like, what, like 2006 or 7? Something like that, 2007. I've been doing this one for a long time. All right, let's hearth out of here. Okay, so we hearthed back and went to Stormwind, and we hopped a boat to Northrend. If you're a new player, if you don't know where that is the northernmost dock in Stormwind Harbor. Alright, that was a nice flight into the Nexus, and here we are at the top, and we're gonna fly into EOE here in a second.
My patience has reached its limit. I will be rid of you! I had hoped to end your lives quickly, but you have proven more resilient than I anticipated. Nonetheless, your efforts are in vain. It is you reckless, careless mortals who are to blame for this war.
And why are we here in Eye of Eternity? We are here for the Azure Drake. It's a pretty rare mount. You don't see this one running around too much, the ones with the markings. But if you have it, not that many people have it.
Benefactors make their appearance, but they are too late. The powers contained here are sufficient to destroy the world 10 times over. What do you think they will do to you? Unthinkable! The mortals will destroy you! everything. My sister, what have you?
I did what I had to, Blur. You gave me no alternative. And so,
Damn, no Azure Drake. Let's get out of here. The next stop is completely on the other side of Northrend. All right, and here we are completely on the other side of Northrend at Utgard Keep, and we'll be going into Utgard Pinnacle, and we are going after the blue Proto Drake. All of these kind of teal colored drakes, like the Azure Drake in EOE, and this one, they're all relatively rare. And while this Proto Drake isn't quite as flashy as its Ulduar counterparts, it's still pretty badass, and like I said, it's rare. There's not nearly as many people that have this one as the ones that have the Ulduar Proto Drake.
My liege, I have done as you asked, and now beseech you for your blessing.
Your sacrifice is a testament to your obedience. Indeed, you are worthy of this charge. Arise, and forever be known as Svala Sorrow Grave.
The sensation is beyond my imagining. I am yours to command.
Your first test awaits you. Destroy our uninvited guests.
I will be happy to slaughter them in your name. Come, enemies of the Scourge. I will show you the might of the Lich King. I will vanquish your
An attack! Now show!
Unfortunately, no blue Proto Drake this time. So let's hearth the hell out of here. And this time I'm gonna go ahead and use my Kyrian Hearthstone. That's the Covenant Hearthstone for the Kyrian, obviously, for Shadowlands. I think all the Covenants, don't they have it? They have all their own like specialty Hearthstones. So I think probably everybody has this one, but you can add that to the list. I think, like I said, I have what, 6 or 7 Hearthstones now, which that's why I hearth in and out of these so fast. And welcome to Pandaria. I took the Mage Tower portal to Padon Village, and we're about to fly all the way across Pandaria to Townlong Steps, and we're gonna go to Throne of Thunder. And if you've never been to Throne of Thunder before, it is on the complete western side of Pandaria, and the portal to get there is next to Renzai's Watch Post. And obviously, if you take the portal, it should take you to the staging area for the Isle of Thunder, the island that Throne of Thunder is on. And as you can see, once you take the portal and you get on the boat or get off the boat at the staging area is on the complete other side of the island from where you're trying to get to. So you're gonna have to, and you can't fly, so you're gonna have to run, walk, ride to the entrance of Throne of Thunder. All right, here we are at the gates of Throne of Thunder, and right outside of Throne of Thunder is Nalak. And Nalak, if you kill him, he is a world boss. He will drop the Reins of the Thundering Cloud Serpent. This is a sick mount. I would like to have this one. I don't have this one yet, but it is a world boss. And it's one of the ones on the mount farm because we can do it right as we go in, and if it's up, it's up, and if it's not, it's not. But a lot of people camp this one, and if you go late at night, like really late at night or in the wee hours of the morning, you can get this mount. You can get it out for the week. Let's head to the actual entrance of Throne of Thunder. So we're at the gates of Throne of Thunder, and why are we here? We are here to kill Horridon, and he's a little ways in the instance, but not that far. And we are trying to get the spawn of Horridon. So the Triceratops with all the markings on it, right? This is also a relatively rare mount. You'll see it on occasion, but not that often. Not that many people have it. And it's definitely a sick mount. I'm trying to get this one for sure. And one thing about these bridges, when you're crossing them, don't sleep on the mechanics. Because regardless of the level, I'll show you what happens. Yeah, that's what happens. And you gotta go run clear back from the beginning of the instance. But we'll go ahead and edit that out. And yeah, so don't just do the mechanics, run by them. You can't run through those circles, no matter what level you are.
Welcome, weaklings, to the rebirth of the Zondalari Empire. The tribes have assembled. Ye face not one force, but the combined might of all the Troll Empire. The hand of Zul will span all the continents of Azeroth once again, and ye lesser races will know pain. Now witness the true might of the Beast War. The color the Chuka Horridon, Colomusted.
Alright, here we are at the Horridon. Super easy to kill, don't worry about it. You can do it naked. Okay, so we hearthed out of Throne of Thunder and went back to Stormwind and took the Mage Tower portal to Shatarath. And we're in Burning Crusade now, and we're headed over to Netherstorm to Tempest Keep, where we'll be going into the Eye of Tempest Keep. Here we are at the Eye of Tempest Keep, and if you've played WoW for any amount of time, you know why we're here. You know why we're here, right? We're here for a chance at Ashes. We're here for a chance at Ashes of Alar. All right, so let's go on in. Before they nerfed gold farming, just like the Firelands raid, Tempest Keep. Yeah, Tempest Keep used to be another good one that you could pull all the mobs and gold farm. It is really too bad that they nerfed gold farming in that manner, because you can make a lot of gold doing it. And we might as well, if we can run by it, but we might as well kill Alar while we're here before we head up to Kalthos. Alright, welcome to Tempest Keep the Eye and Kel'Thas. If you have never been here and you don't know about it, this is notoriously WoW's buggiest single-player fight. So there is a high likelihood it will bug. A lot of times I have to vanish. It just depends. I think it's part of it. Part of the event is actually time-gated, so it's got to take a certain amount of time. And if you hurry up and kill the mobs, it will bug. And then you still have to wait for the timer for the second and third phases, or whatever, fourth phases, where you fight all of his advisors at once. So we'll go ahead and kill all these. It'll probably bug, and then we'll try to get it to work out.
Prepare yourselves!
You have persevered against some of my best advisors, but none can withstand the might of the Blood Hammer. Behold, Lord Sanguinar.
Blood for blood.
Permit will see to it that your stay here is a short one.
Thus endure I reign supreme.
You have proven worthy to test your skills against my master engineer, Telemachus.
Anora Valore.
As you see, I have many weapons in my arsenal.
And what did I tell you? It's gonna bug, so we gotta wait around. We'll fast forward through it and see if we can get to unbug. See if we can get to the actual end of the fight, so we can loot Kel'Thas.
Perhaps I underestimated you. It would be unfair to make you fight all 4 advisors at once, but fair treatment was never shown to my people. I'm just returning the favor.
There is so much RP in this fight. Like, it's a crazy amount. A crazy amount. And let's see if ashes come up. And no, of course not. I've been farming ashes of Alar since, yeah, for almost as long as Baron Rivendare's charger, and still haven't seen it. But interestingly, while I was filming this, stopped at Black Temple, and I managed to get a Warglaive to drop. So I guess it all evens out in the end. No mount drops this time, guys, unfortunately, but they are 1% or less. But now you know where all the sick-ass mounts that I farm on my grab bag streams come from. So go out and get these mounts yourself. Hopefully I'll see some of you riding around with something like Ashes of Alar. or Rivendare's charger. I swear to God, that thing never drops. In any case, follow me on Twitter at Kodash OG. Catch me on Twitch on my stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at night at 7 p.m. Pacific and Sundays at 3:30 Pacific. And remember, guys, never let them catch you out still. Till next time. Wait, what are you doing? Why'd you stop? What are you doing?
You know, we could fly upside down forever.
What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck are we waiting for? Go, go, go! Yeah, go, 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 yeah! Woohoo! Yeah!
Little help here. Can anyone help me? Yeah, how about you? Well, you see, I've been stuck upside down. If you believe me, I've been stuck upside down over the last 15 years on this fucking dragon. Excuse my language. I mean, he said like forever, but I didn't realize he meant for forever, right? Forever. I mean, I didn't realize how many times people say forever. It's been 15 years upside down this fucking. What? No. Okay. How about you? Can you help me? You see, I've been stuck upside down. This dragon has been holding me hostage for the last. Can you help me? Anybody? I'm stuck on this fucking dragon upside down. Fuck!
Hurry, Falcor! The nothing's everywhere!
Don't worry. We'll reach the boundaries of Fantasia.
Do you know where they are?
I have no idea.
Then how do we find a human child?
With luck.
That's the